Hi everyone, this is Jordan, and today I'll be presenting Chapter 6, are the laws of conditioning general. So in this chapter, it looks at reasons why the learning laws might be general, and so that was kind of the theme of the chapter, but also a specific section. So in this lecture, I'm covering that section. So there is some generality to the laws of learning, and evolution produces both generality and specificity. And so you have some vocab in this section. So one is a characteristic or feature that was not selected directly for the job it currently performs. And so I think the best way to understand these is to look at examples. So an example of this would be bird feathers have dual functions, flight and maintaining body temperature. And so it was probably necessary that a mechanism for solving one problem be functionally incompatible with solving others. And functional incompatibility between the two problems might be required to force the evolution of separate mechanisms. So I took a direct quote from the book for this one. An evolutionary analysis indicates that both generality and specificity must be expected to occur as characteristics of memory and learning. So this is really important because this is kind of relating to past chapters, and so we're kind of bringing it all together at this point. And so it's possible for two learning mechanisms to evolve separately but converge on similar principles because the problems that they solve are inherently similar. So this makes sense, especially when you look at another example. So you have an insect wing and a bird wing, and these are kind of traits that formed for similar reasons. Obviously, both are for flight. However, they came from different evolutionary lines. So if any of you have taken bio, I know I took bio 141 and 142. We talked about this a lot. So learning principles may be rather similar from situation to situation because the problems they deal with are similar. And one place where there might be a functional incompatibility, you have increment habit learning versus memory for episodes that happen just once. So you have modules, which are cognitive mechanisms that are designed to handle specific types of input. They can be encapsulated or unaffected by other modules. So you have one module and it is not impacted by the presence of other modules. And fear learning in humans is controlled by a fear module and not affected by conscious influences. So this is really important for like psychologists and psychiatrists who are trying to help people who have different like phobias to kind of overcome their fears. So the generality of relative validity, the laws of conditioning can sometimes have astonishing generality, and the relative validity effect has been demonstrated in an even wider range of species using a variety of conditioning preparations. The example given in the book about this was honeybees. And so the similarity of results across species and methods makes it credible to think that whatever the the laws of conditioning were originally adapted to. So that was the end of this section. You can also look at the other section for chapter 6. I'm sure other people did their lectures on that. Overall, I found this chapter to be really interesting because I feel like it's starting to tie together all of the different things we've covered in the previous chapters. So definitely look into this chapter and good luck on your quiz.